And now, the continuation of last week's episode.
The only other thing I have is this fantasy football thing that we did.
I had that on my list. And you weren't even in the fucking draft, dude. What do you have to say about it?
Well, I text you about it.
Yeah.
You literally called me at like 4 something. I remember talking to you about it on the phone. And then my evening went on, and I was like, okay, so at 7 o'clock, there's this draft. I don't know what I'm doing to begin with, so it wouldn't have mattered. So anyway, so this I'm doing the normal thing with the family, you know, and getting ready to put the kids to bed. I put the kids to bed, and then I look at my phone. I'm like,
You missed
it was 7:45, and I'm like, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then I looked, and I'm like, oh, I got Dak. That's cool. Hopefully he doesn't break something.
I don't...
And then I was like, okay, so my first matchup is against Ian. Okay, I don't know what I'm reading. Okay, this thing says that person's not playing. Okay, I guess I switch him out with this other person?
Mm-hmm. Well, when I was in the draft, I had to basically draft for myself and my wife because my wife doesn't know what the fuck to do. Yeah. So, like, the only thing she knew was that she wanted Lamar Jackson. And I was like, you bitch. Because she had the pick right ahead of me. So I knew she was going to get him. So I was upset already. So, but then she was going to get the Baltimore defense. I'm like, no. You already got Lamar. Leave me the fucking defense. I want the defense. And I told her she should get the Redskins defense. Oh, I'm sorry. The Washington football team defense.
Or whatever they're going to be called.
Yeah. So she got them. Because they are a good defense. They fucking, with that defense, they went to the fucking playoffs last year. They had no business of being in the playoffs. No. But they made it because of their defense. And they got better this fucking year. So I told her tit for tat. So we got that anyway. But dude, that was a shit show. Because I thought it was on Saturday when I was on the phone. I told you. Yeah. I thought it was on Saturday night.
It was on Sunday.
No, Saturday night.
It was Saturday night. You thought it was Sunday?
No. No. I thought it was on Saturday night, the 27th, because I thought Saturday was the 27th. But it was Friday, the 27th. So I can't read a calendar. So the draft was on Friday at 7. And I was thinking Saturday night at 7. So I kept telling everybody Saturday night at 7. And then Heather was like, hey, dumbass, it's not, because I work. So we moved it to Friday, remember? And I was like, no. And I looked at the calendar and I was like, oh, I'm wrong. So for an hour and a half, I had to scramble and try to let people know that, you know, I fucked up and told them. So I told as much as people as I could or what I could remember.
I did reach out to James. I assume he was on it. I don't know. But he got the email. He said, oh, yeah, I got an email.
Yeah. Jeff and Nikki are the only ones I didn't tell, so don't fucking lie. I called my brothers. I texted Scott. I called Kevin. I told Kevin to tell James and Steph. And I live with you, so why the fuck should I tell you? So yeah, Jeff and Nikki were the only ones that I had let slip through the cracks. So, but I mean, it's a 12-person league. There's so many fucking players to fucking get.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson is still on the waiver wire from what I saw. So depending on if he plays this year or not, that's still a good pickup to pick up. There's still a lot of good players. It's just what's thin is running backs, and that's pretty much it. Running backs are really hard to draft because they're a dime a dozen, and like one can pop off out of nowhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think your brother tried to trade me something for a running back, and then I denied it because I was like, well, if he wants it, it must be good.
Dude, that's...
I was like, he's fucking playing games with me. Fuck
no,
him.
my brother... Yeah, so my brother, James...
Because then I clicked on the guy he was trying to give me, and my guy, and I'm like, these stats don't add up. They're not even. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Yeah, so he'll try to get one up on somebody. So he'll try to like shice people into fucking trades. So you guys got to be very careful. Anyone that's in my league and you get a fucking draft trade from winners, just fucking think twice.
Yeah.
All right? Because he's going to try to shice you. He's going to try to one up on you. Mm-hmm. So just think twice. I think he got one trade done last year, and that was with Scott. So,
yeah, he tried. Mm-hmm. And I thought, yeah, you think you're going to fool me because I'm a dumb guy that doesn't know anything about it. Uh-huh. I know how to do research. Let me just click on this guy and read this thing. Yeah. Oh, I see what you... Nope, deny.
So I think what we're going to do, because the league ends literally the last week of playoffs, I think, or like the second to last week of the playoffs. So I think when we do our yearly like Super Bowl meetup, because we normally do that, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do that, and we're also gonna try to bring the people that are in our fantasy league to join in, and we're gonna have like a little ceremony to pass along the belt, take pictures of the passing, and then like keep it. And
Don't you have the belt?
no, my brother fucking won it for the first year, bitch, because fucking. He picked up Justin Herbert off the fucking waiver wire, and he popped off. And then he picked up Justin Jefferson off the waiver wire, and he fucking popped off. It's the only reason why he had a fucking shot of winning. And then, the championship game, he was going against the team that led the league in scoring in our fantasy league, which was Nikki's team. The one fucking time they didn't score over, like, 150 was the Super Bowl game. And he won. He got so fucking lucky because Alvin Kamara fucking won out with him, dude. No, I didn't. Did he have Alvin Kamara? No, I think Nicky did, and I took Alvin Kamara this year. So yeah. Good luck to everyone in the league, though. The main goal is to make sure Jaden doesn't win, because fuck him, that little tall piece of shit. But have you? Oh yeah, never mind. You don't like Call of Duty. So
You can talk about it.
but you don't like it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I don't like it. The listeners might like it. It's
Yeah.
not about me.
Call of Duty Vanguard, not going to get it day one. You know why? Because it's not done by Infinity Ward. So, I'm not going to do it. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, is that the guy that did the pod?
No.
Okay.
So, this was... Alright. So, we got back from vacation, like what? Last week?
Last weekend.
Yeah, last
Came
weekend.
back home on Saturday, right?
Yeah. And it was, it was a great vacation, and we came back. We played for the first time online with our usual group on Call of Duty, and like it was all going good. And then like we played with one of my buddies who I've known for a while, and like
What's a while? Like
since
childhood
high
a
school.
while?
Yeah.
Since high school.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna go in too far into it, but basically what happened is that he got rubbed off the wrong way with our podcast, and with things going on in the real world right now with Afghanistan and stuff like that. He got rubbed off the wrong way with some of the stuff that I or you said, and it pretty much ended a kind of a friendship. Like, I've known him forever, and like we've lost touch because it's just kind of what happens. And especially with his happenstance where he's not around too much. But like out of nowhere, like we were playing, and then like the whole night I could tell like something was off, because normally he would joke around a lot, say some dumb shit to the other team. Like he trash talks a shit ton, so he's very vocal. So that night I could tell like he was quiet. He would say stuff here and there, and like he'd play a random song like just out of fucking nowhere, like over the mic. Like it was very weird. And then like towards the end of the night, he was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna step on my soapbox," and he goes off on this rant about what's going on in the current affairs and stuff like that. And then at the end of it, he just fucking ends the whole speech with "fuck you," Ian, and he fucking signs off, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it was so weird because we were in a party.
Did he not see how we always say this is a joking podcast?
Well,
and
that's-
not to take it serious.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I just my problem with that whole situation was that I wasn't. I give people the chance to talk to me. That's all I ever want. Like, if you have something wrong, just tell me. I'm not a very abrasive guy. I feel like I'm very neutral about a lot of shit, and I'm very empathetic. So like I see both sides of everything, and I try not to pass judgment on what I think or see up front. And he didn't give me that chance. That's what really upset me, and that's still what really upsets me. But like I'm gone to the point where in my adult life, like I just can't spend the energy to try to salvage something that, if that person saw it so easily just to throw away over some dumb shit that he thinks I said or he thinks I feel, then I'm not gonna waste my energy. Yeah. Because he could have given me the benefit of the doubt and give me the chance to talk. Because I will talk about anything, dude. And
It's not how this world works, though. Everybody just shuts it down.
well, that's the problem. That's what I hate. It's over dumb fucking politic bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it affects us on like a grander scale as a people, but you got to think smaller. You know, you got to see what affects you, and what affects you are the people that's around you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's war and shit's gonna happen, and you know that stuff's gonna affect us in the long run with the tax money and like what happens to our future. But like for now, presently, what you have are the people that you fucking talk to and all that shit. And if you're gonna just fucking throw it away and not give that person a chance to talk to you, fuck it.
Yeah.
And it really blindsided me, man. Like it really fucking came out of nowhere. And yeah, it really fucking sucked.
Well, we've both lost friends over a podcast.
It's so fucking stupid, dude. It's so fucking stupid because I get it. Like, if it's because
are we not allowed to know? Like, do you not want to talk about whatever?
I don't want to like. It was about politics. So he leans more conservative.
Okay.
And he thought because of the jokes that we pass about conservatives, he immediately just thought that we were against, you know, right wingers, and we hate all of them, and we fall under the umbrella that we're liberalists and everything.
That's so funny because most of my wife's family is Christian conservatives.
Yeah,
but they love and adore me, and I'm an atheist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I make jokes, but I make jokes on both sides. Like, I think both fucking ends of the thing is stupid. Like, I think there's a lot of things I can cherry pick from both sides that I like and that I don't like. And then I feel like I should be able to make fun of it. Mm-hmm. I should. Like, I think it's fucking stupid when people fucking, you know, when they get stuck in their fucking echo chamber and then pass judgment on me, and they've known me, they know me, and it hurts more when they know me. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. And then they're just like, oh, well, I think you fall on this side of the fucking coin, so I fucking hate you. Unfriend, don't talk to me.
Yep. That's how this world is now. They just like, there's no talking. It's just, oh, you're on that side, I'm on this side. Yeah, man. We can't be friends anymore.
It's so fucking dumb, dude. It's so fucking stupid. And like, we all say stupid shit. That's just how life is. We're all gonna fucking say dumb shit. Mm-hmm. But like, you can educate yourself or, you know, whatever, learn something from it if someone talks to you about it. That's how anything gets fucking fixed, is through fucking talking, through building relationships, getting to know the other person. But with the internet and stuff like that, people like to fall onto their echo chambers and like to stay where they like to hear things. Yes. They like to hear the same opinions. They like to hear the same things over and over and over again. And eventually, it turns into a mantra. And then that mantra just gets stuck in your fucking head. And then you ignore everything else out there. We're all fucking people, dude. Like, dude, you have no idea how many times I have to sit and listen to some shit that I don't believe in. But I listen. I give them the chance to talk to me and try to tell me their shit. Yep. Before I fucking say it, because on the other side of the coin, on something else, we might agree on something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's plenty of things that I've talked to with my father-in-law about. Yeah. Where he's a Christian conservative. He supported Trump as a president. Yeah. I absolutely did not and do not. But there's many things that we can talk about when it comes to politics and life that I can be like, yeah, I get that. I understand. I know where you're coming from. I agree, or maybe I don't agree. Yeah. But I can empathize and understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. And that's, yeah.
Thankfully, I haven't lost anybody over politics yet. I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. It's so dumb. I did lose a friend over starting this podcast that I never told you about.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So, but it was like I had known this guy since I was like 4. 4 or 5. We've known each for a long time, but it was one of those friendships where like we'd go years without talking, and then we'd chit chat and talk again and hang out for a bit.
Well, that's kind of how it was with this person. Like the only time we ever really talked, kind of like on a regular, was if we played online, and I don't know if you consider that like connecting or anything like that.
It's still connecting. Yeah, it's still friends.
It's something.
So he had asked me in the past, like recent past when we were hanging out again, if I want to do. He's like, dude, you should do a podcast with me. And I was just sort of like, well, I don't know. I've had a couple people ask me, but I don't know. I was like, I don't even know anything about it. I don't know how to start it or anything. It's like, I don't know. I just sort of left it. I don't know, maybe. And then weeks went by, maybe a month, and then you had asked me, and you had asked me before about doing a podcast. Like we've talked about it, and I said, oh, I don't know, maybe, same kind of thing. And then I was like, okay, all right, because you were like, oh, I have this, I already know how to do it, and I was like, okay, cool. This guy already knows what he's doing. So I just joined up with you and started doing this podcast. And then I told Ryan, I said, hey, bud, check out this podcast that I'm doing with my buddy. I said, we talked about our trip that we did. And he lost his shit. Like, he just, got all mad at me about it and said, oh, well, good for you. Good luck. And, that was the last I heard from him. And I said, dude, really? You're pissed at me because I'm doing a podcast with somebody? Can I just... He didn't let me explain it. He didn't let me explain to him, look, yes, you came to me about a podcast, but you came to me with nothing. Ian came to me about a podcast and said, I have this, this, and this, and I already know how to do this. I was just going to be his co-host, and that was it. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to, figure anything out.
Where he went wrong was that he didn't realize that you were super lazy.
Fuck yes! I didn't want to do anything. I don't want to fucking try to learn a program, and I don't even know how Twitch works. Fuck this. Ian's I know how to do this shit. I can just make this work. And here, there's a mic, and let's just talk. Let's just fucking talk. All right, cool.
That's fine.
I don't gotta do nothing. Cool.
That's fucked up. But yeah, that sucks, man. That's super funny though. In hindsight.
But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck him. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, because
if that's how you're gonna be, then you're a fucking child with a diaper.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, that's how, for 24 hours, after that happened, I slept on it, I thought about it, I called my friends about it, I spoke to a buddy of mine about it, who was also in that same group, and we talked about it. I mean, it was great because he kind of opened my eyes to another venue as to why maybe he lashed out like that, and, it was, and I saw it, and I was like, all right, I understand. Okay, maybe it is coming from that certain place, but the fucked up thing is that I still found myself being worried about him because the guy's in the fucking military and he's been in the military for so fucking long, and with shit going down, I can understand why he might be angry at certain people for thinking certain things, and I DM'd him the night of, telling him and explaining to him what happened, and it was all, coming from a good place. I was like, look, I'm not gonna lie, I've always disliked this war, because it's not because of the politics, it's because of the people that are in it, because you and many other people that I know are in this war, and they're fighting for something I don't entirely believe in, and I don't think it's a fucking crime, and it's not that I'm against military. That's not what that is. I'm pro fucking people. I want people to not fight over the dumb shit.
Yeah.
Look, I can see the pros and cons of instilling a democracy in a foreign country, but I just don't. If I lived there and then some fucking pale-faced fuckface is gonna tell me how to run my country, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fucking listen either.
Yeah.
So I get it. So in my sight, I care more about the people going over there. I don't give a shit about their democracy. I just don't want people to fucking throw their lives away for something that, that isn't really our freedom. You know what I mean? They're trying to build a freedom for somebody else. Fuck that. Come here. Be with your fucking family.
Here's where I can see a different point of view of it, is when we were trying to be free from the British, the French helped us. They helped us. So it's sort of like,
kinda,
whenever there's a revolution like that, and there's going to be some kind of a change, there's always allies that try to help said country. So I guess that's how I can flip it and see the other side.
Yeah, but the French didn't fucking live here.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the difference is. They didn't fucking live there. They didn't. They threw in some troops to help out and stuff like that. They gave us manpower and stuff like that, and that was pretty much it. Yeah. And that didn't last 20 fucking years.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, and people want to talk about resources. Like, that's trillions of fucking dollars. Mm-hmm. Trillions! You want to talk about resources? Want to talk about saving money? Mm-hmm. All right, let's fucking talk about it. Let's talk about it then. There you go. Trillions of fucking dollars overseas. How you feel about that? Where those trillions of fucking dollars could be in America, building better companies. U.S. fucking companies. I'd love to help out all the small businesses around us, but I ain't got no fucking money. You know why? Because it goes to the government. And what does the government do with that money?
Send it overseas.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it? Let's talk about it. Make me understand. Cool. I get it. But like I said, I'm all about the people that are in service. Like, I want to look out for their well-being because, to me, personally, I know people that are in it, and they have families, they have kids, they have wives, and I want them to have a good ending. And that ending be with your fucking family. Mm-hmm. But he didn't fucking give me that chance. He didn't fucking talk to me, so whatever. I get it. It's fine. I'm still open to talk whenever the fuck you're ready, but I'm not going to chase you, dude. You know, if you want to leave it at that, then we'll leave it at that. That's fine. I already said my piece. I said I wish you luck and all that shit, but yeah, this podcast is all fucking jokes, dude.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
I mean, we put that disclaimer up almost all the time. But try to end this on a better note instead of ending it on this fucking slobber knocker. So I didn't announce this until recently, but my wife is pregnant.
Oh, God.
So we are having a third.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe we have settled on, because we know it's a boy now, because we did a blood test. So she's like 9 weeks, 10 weeks, something like that. But I think we're going to settle on Logan Elliott Miller. I think that's what we're going with. Can you guess why?
Logan because of Wolverine.
Yep.
Elliott because of... Yeah, I don't know the Elliott.
Zeke. I liked the name Elliott, really. Zeke Elliott, and then I thought, I really like Elliott. Because we were going to do Elliott at first, like Elliott Miller, but we weren't sure of the middle name. And then we were like, well, Elliott Logan Miller. And I was like, I said, what about Logan Elliott Miller? And it sort of rolled better off the tongue than using Elliott as a first name. Why Elliott? I don't know. I liked the name Elliott when I heard Zeke Elliott. Just that's the whole honest truth. Is I just liked the name.
All right. Well, then we'll just keep it at that because you like the name Elliott. But the moment you told me because of Zeke Elliott, I lost all respect. Look, I like Zeke Elliott too when he was the first 2 years, and then ever since then he's just kind of
happened.
Yeah, he's just a fucking cereal eating piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Zeke? Oh my.
He's a running back for the Dallas Cowboys. He gets paid millions of dollars to be a bitch.
Don't they all?
Yeah, but like when he was holding out for that contract thing, like, look, I get it for the players. You want to get your money, but like I also side with the owners. And when I say, "What have you done for me lately?" that year before Elliott held out, he really didn't do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of training with his team, he trained by himself in Cabo. So I don't know how much training you're going to fucking get in Cabo. Maybe running on the beaches. I get it. But I don't know. I just have a different mentality when it comes to team sports. Speaking of team sports, I'm an assistant coach for my daughter's soccer team.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit.
I know the bare minimum of soccer. The bare minimum. So, like, during the practices, we're doing these drills, and I'm like, I don't know, fucking idea.
All I remember is suicide runs in basketball.
Like, they were doing, like, these like tippy taps, where they're, like, tap, like, their toes on, like, the top of the ball, and then, like, they'd rotate around it to it kind of builds agility and ball control. It's really what that builds. And I'm just walking around like a fucking dictator, just fucking walking around, hands behind my back, just watching all these kids.
Whistle in your mouth?
No whistle. And I didn't know what to say. Like, there was like these couple kids where I could easily tell like they could give a flying fuck what was going on. And I don't know if I wanted to be the viral sensation of like the coach yelling at a fucking kid, because I felt that way. And on the inside of my body, I'm screaming. I'm like, pick up your fucking knees and tap that ball, you fucking lazy shit. But instead, I kept quiet and I moved on to the next kid. But the inside, I'm dying, dude. I'm like, you fucking sack of shit. We're in a rec league. You know what that means? Your parents paid money for you to be here, and you're not going to give 100%, dude. I oughta fucking soccer kick you in the face. And kids now are like, they're worse now. Like, they have, their opinions matter now. You know what I mean? Like, like how they feel matters now. Like, when I was growing up, they could give a fuck how I felt. They didn't give a shit how I felt. I could be dying of thirst and I wanted to drink, and my parents would be like, I don't fucking care, drink your spit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now I gotta like,
motherfucker, you got a week before you actually need to drink anything.
If a kid was thirsty in practice, I was like, Coach, water break, because like we just can't let them fucking push it to the next level. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's a whole,
and there's no winning or losing. So that'll be fun. You can't keep score. That's fun.
Well, no, we do keep score. And like in the rec league, like
everybody gets a fucking trophy. That's fun.
I don't think they give. I don't know. Did they give trophies in the rec league? I don't think they did. I don't think we got anything for it.
You know, Ollie got trophies. He's in the rec league.
Yeah, I don't know if we get anything for it, but man, it's gonna be interesting, and it's made my weeks hella busy because the head coach likes to run Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and games are usually on Saturdays. So it's going to be a shit ton of stuff. Medal for first and second place. Okay. That's what I figured. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've come out of it getting nothing. And like, my daughter's team is usually like the bottom. Like, they're usually not good. And that's because there was like a rotating door of coaches. So, but now we got a coach that wants to stay and build. So, and he seems to know what he's doing. So.
That's good.
I told him, I was like, look, I know the bare minimum. I'll watch drills and see what I can pick up and stuff like that, but I'm mostly just kind of like a motivator. Like, I talk a lot. Like, that's kind of really why I wanted to be here, because during like the games, like, I'd be that parent yelling at the kids, be like, come on, man, fucking pick it up, fucking get down the bottom of the field, and stuff like that. But I wouldn't, like, it wouldn't be like disrespectful and mean or anything like that. It's just, you know, I'm trying to fucking fire them up, keep them in the game. Yeah. So that's kind of how I see myself as the coach, because like their last assistant coach wasn't very talkative. Yeah. But like, you know, he might have given them, you know, fucking insight on the game. Yeah. More than I could. I know what offsides is now. In soccer, dude. Like I never knew.
It's not just when it goes out to the side with a white line.
No. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain it because who gives a shit about soccer?
I fucking care less. I love how they call it football, but that's not football to me.
Well, it is, because it's a foot and a ball.
Yeah, but it's not what I picture, because I'm American.
Well, the thing is, why football / soccer is so beloved internationally is because it's anyone can play. All you need is a ball, and that's it. As long as you can get a ball, and you can kick it around, and you can have a goal, like, literally just draw 2 white lines up against the wall, and as long as the ball hits between 2 white lines, it's a goal. You know what I mean? So anybody can fucking play it. Anybody.
Yeah, I don't know shit about it. I know that I was playing a video game the other night. Well, I've been playing this one game called Last Stop. It's pretty much like a interactive story, more or less. Mm-hmm. And it bounces between these different characters. And the one character I was working on, it came up with this question, was like, this guy asked me, like, what's your favorite football team? And I was like, oh, sweet. And then I remembered, oh, fuck, this is a British game. This isn't going to be the football I know. And it was like Arsenal, some other team, and some other team that I never heard of. And I'm like, I don't fucking know what this is. I like the word Arsenal. Let's go with that one.
That's like one of the top teams, dude. Arsenal's like one of the top fucking teams, too, dude.
I'm just picking it because I like the word.
I feel like I would get more into soccer if my country had one. Not USA. I'm Filipino, so if the Philippines had their own like legit team, I would be more into it, but they don't, which is weird because they're super poor. But they love basketball
and cockfighting.
Yeah, it's so funny because like Filipinos are really short. I'm really short, and like they love basketball.
You'd think they'd want to be involved if they have like this gambling thing that you said about.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think they'd want to have more things to gamble on. Mm-hmm. But
I don't know. Well,
what the fuck do I know?
Yeah.
Just a fucking crusty, old, ashy white guy.
you're just a guy who chops up chickens' heads anyway.
Oh, that was so sad. It's so different. Like, at least in hunting, the deer or whatever I'm hunting has a chance to get away, whereas this rooster's just like, oh, I got you in a fishing net. Oh, now you can't move because I'm holding your legs.
Yeah. So
Sad.
before we end this, I do want to say one more story.
Okay.
It'll be a really quick one.
Good.
It's a silly goose time story. So the other night, me and Heather were rummaging through the house for snackies, because what we normally do, because we're hungry. And my
Never.
my wife had ordered like drinks from Royal Farms earlier that night.
Yeah.
So like she had ordered 2 Cokes, a Sprite, and a Diet Coke for me. So we got the order, and they got the Cokes wrong. So they got Coke Zeros. So my wife was like, "No, fuck that." She drank it, she liked it, but she doesn't want to stick to it. And my daughter is, dude, she has the biggest fucking addiction to soda. It's awful. Like sugar in general. Like it's really bad. Like
She's gonna turn into a diabetes.
dude, I've never seen anyone like want to drink anything more than her. Like if it doesn't have sugar, she's not gonna like it. So she had a Coke Zero, she's drinking it, and she kind of likes it. So it says 0 sugar, so she puts sugar in it. So I turned.
Wait, your wife did this?
Well, my wife told her to put sugar in it, so she's sitting there with tablespoons of sugar and pouring it in this drink, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, it's a 0 sugar, so we're putting sugar. And I'm like, oh my god. She's like, what? I'm like, it doesn't mean like packets of sugar. You do know that sugar, when they mean by sugar, it's sugar from like syrup, because that's where the sugar comes from. It's a fucking synthetic syrup that they have concocted and mixed in with it.
They just put in a fake sugar. It's not because no sugar. It's just a fake
Yeah,
sugar.
it's not going to be just any tabletop sugar will fucking suffice and it'll make it turn into a Coke. So I'm like, dude.
Did she drink that?
Yeah, she's
Oh, God.
dude. And she goes, oh, it's actually not that bad. I'm like, you're fucking lying, dude. You're a liar. You just don't want to, you just want to fucking save face and just fucking move on with your life. And you're just happy that you have a fucking Coke with sugar in it. So, dude, I was like, what the fuck, man?
What about her Hot Pocket? I need to know about this Hot Pocket.
Oh, yeah, I wrote it down here. It says missing Hot Pocket story. But I don't know what the... Oh! So, Heather has never eaten a Hot Pocket before, ever. Like, growing up, she's never had a Hot Pocket. Until recently, she bought Hot Pockets from my brother who was watching the house. So, one night, we were really hungry, and she saw the Hot Pocket. She's like, I've never had a Hot Pocket. I want to get one. And it was the cheese pizza Hot Pocket. So, the moment she ate it, she fucking fell in love. So now she has this huge fucking thing about Hot Pockets. And, like, it's like an epiphany for her, dude. And she's like, oh my god, I can't believe I've lived my life without eating Hot Pockets. I fucking love these things. Blah, 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 blah. And it always surprised me because, like, dude, how the fuck did you not eat Hot Pockets? She's like, because that's like a rich kid thing. I'm like, not really. Like, they weren't that
Heather,
expensive.
Right now, go look up Jim Gaffigan Hot Pocket and watch his stand-up on Hot Pockets.
About
you
how they're
will
hot.
fucking die.
Yeah. They're fucking lava hot. Well, yeah, that's because that was one of the first things that she learned. Is like when it got done cooking, it's hotter than the fucking sun. So like we were
And
talking.
they also just make you shit.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if she got to that, but
That's why they call them poop pockets.
So anyway, so like we got back from vacation, and there was a shit ton of Hot Pockets still left in the fridge.
Does your brother know how to cook anything other than Hot Pockets?
Dude, he's 21, dude. I don't even know if he knows how to do anything.
I know where you're at. Yeah, I get it.
So there was a box of cheese Hot Pockets in there when we got back. So this was like a day or two after, maybe like 4 days after, whatever. I don't know. So another time where she wanted Hot Pockets, so she went in, and the Hot Pockets that she wanted were gone. She's like, and I could tell like she was getting upset. She was like, where the fuck are the Hot Pockets? And I was like, what are you talking about? There's a whole box of Hot Pockets there. She's like, no, I want the cheesy ones. I'm like, oh, you mean the brand new box that you tore into literally yesterday? So she has this thing where she'll cook a Hot Pocket, go upstairs, and we'll play video games. She'll down it and want another one. But she doesn't want to come downstairs and make it. So she then strikes up a deal with our teenage daughter to make a Hot Pocket for her, and in return, she'll let her stay up another hour. So she forgot that she had done that the night before, and thus why her Hot Pockets were missing. Dude, she was so fucking upset, dude. She's like, where's the Hot Pocket? I want it. And I'm like, babe, you ate it yesterday. She's like, no, I didn't. It was a brand new box. I'm like, yeah, it was. But then you had our daughter make you the last one last night, so now you have none. Dude.
She didn't make you run out and get more?
No, but we bought more, like, the other day, because we did grocery shopping, so we bought more. But, like, it's so fucking... It's hilarious, because I can't believe that she hasn't had a Hot Pocket until just now.
That's insane to me. I feel like every kid of the 90s had Hot Pockets.
Me too. But what makes me mad is that she only eats the cheese ones.
But there's like pizza ones that are delicious. And
That's what she only likes the cheese pizza ones.
Oh, well, there's a whole bunch of other ones too.
That's what I told her. I'm like, dude, you need to open your mind to the other ones, because the breakfast Hot Pockets,
oh my God,
delicious.
yeah.
The Philly cheesesteak Hot Pockets, so good.
Yeah.
And my favorite, the ham and cheese.
You
Hot
could take the
Pockets.
Philly cheesesteak Hot Pocket and get yourself some marinara sauce and put it on a plate and dip that shit. Oh man.
Yeah, but there's Hot Pockets are so fucking good and so terrible for you.
Yeah, they're not good at all. I might have diabetes because of that.
Probably.
Oh, one more thing I want to share. So maybe I'm just an idiot and didn't realize this existed, but my buddy James told me about. He came over and he had a Marvel t-shirt on, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool shirt. He's like, oh yeah, my wife signed me up for this subscription box. Every month I get a Marvel t-shirt. I said, what? He's like, yeah, it's on Amazon. What? So I went on Amazon, right? And you look up Marvel t-shirt subscription, and it comes right up. It's like $19.99 a month, and they send you a random Marvel t-shirt. You don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. So this is my first one, and I fucking dig it. Like, it's cool.
That is cool.
So I thought I'd share that shit because it's only $20 a month.
I have too many shirts.
I know, so do I. But fuck it.
My wife gets so mad because of how many shirts I have. Because
I buy more. I have like 4 pairs of shorts and like 40 shirts.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one, dude. Yeah, I have so much shirts, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And sometimes I go through them and I'm like, all right, I got to get rid of this.
Well, yeah.
I'm too fat for this now, and I'm never actually going to get down to this weight again. I need to accept that and just move on.
Every year, like around springtime, I go through my drawers and I throw them in a big black bag and I donate it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I donate it. Yep.
I do it every year.
I drop it off one of those bins.
Yep, so do I.
Yep.
But that's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
it's fucking cool. And Emma, I watched all of Marvel with Emma.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous because she's 2, but she fucking
loves
loved
them.
it.
Yeah, whatever.
And she knows who Iron Man is, and it's adorable now because she'll come up and she'll see my shirt and she'll go, Iron Man, Iron Man. And then she sees the I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but like there's like a little Band-Aid thing here.
Yeah.
And she goes, boo boo. And she goes, oh no.
Yeah.
And I said, he's fine, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, Heather had like the Office one, but it came in like, it was like a big box of stuff. Like she would get like a shit ton of stuff. It was
Okay,
like
so this is just a shirt thing.
yeah. Well, hers was like $40, dude, or something.
Jesus fucking
but it came with like a shit ton of stuff. Like, and it would change every like 3 months. It wouldn't be the same stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, I remember the big thing years ago was the Epic Loot Box. Remember
Yeah,
that? It was like
Epic.
$20 a month, and I think it's much more than that now.
I think there's like, there's different ones now. There's like Geekbox where it does the same thing.
Yeah.
There's like one where you can get like a Japanese like snack box where they'll send you like
Yes.
random Japanese snacks.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
That's another thing with TikTok. There's this dude that eats fucking bugs and shit. Like, people just send him, like, weird things to eat. He'll go to the dollar store and buy, like, a can of, like, wieners in a can, open it up, and just eat it.
Vienna sausage?
I guess.
Yeah, dude, I love Vienna
But,
sausage.
like, I don't understand, like, that's how people get famous on TikTok? You just eat food in front of the camera?
It's so weird.
Like, why is that? Why does he have millions of views? And, like,
I don't know.
I feel like I couldn't do that. Like, I feel like if I got on TikTok and be like, hey, I have a hot dog. I'm going to take my hot dog, and I'm going to dip it in this here ketchup. Eat my hot dog.
It's so
Now I'm rich.
it's so
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
it's so weird, dude. Like, we live in a time, because of the internet, like, people can just get famous off of, like, the most random stuff. Like, it's so fucking weird and niche. Because, like, being famous now
There's
is...
this one- oh, sorry.
It's fluid
I keep
now.
interrupting.
It's fluid. Like, being famous could mean you're famous for being in movies and stuff like that, like the old school way, but then there's now famous off the internet.
There's this chick on there that's just like people just guess what she does for a living.
Yeah!
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? And all she does is like shake her.
All she
booty
does
to the
is
side.
dance, and she changes her fucking uniform every video.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
What the fuck? Millions of people.
Dude, there's this one where the dude he just dances to the same song, and like me and my son were doing the whole Disney trip because it's viral now.
Is that Ira?
I don't know, but it's the guy with glasses.
Country music?
No, but
Okay.
he literally sits in the same stance, and he has a drone that goes around in a circle that videotapes him dancing to the song.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's this guy on there that's probably in his early 20s. I don't follow him, but he keeps popping up on my feed. Mm-hmm. Where all he does, in his live video, which means he's got millions of followers, right? Mm-hmm. So he's got a live video up, and he's got a WWE ring.
Oh!
And action figures. Oh, John Cena! Oh no! And then here comes the Undertaker, and he's just doing this, and like people are saying, "Oh, bring in so and so, bring in so." All he does,
Dude,
is pretend wrestle.
That's so smart, though, dude. That's so fucking smart.
It's a little crazy.
It is, but that's so smart.
You're a little old to be playing with your action figures.
Whatever, dude. You do what you gotta do.
Why is that smart?
Because he's getting millions of views for just playing.
But I don't
Toys.
understand. Why are people like? Are we just gonna be dumb as
It's
humans?
nostalgia.
We're just gonna get stupid now.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch people eat hot dogs out of cans.
we're living-
and
we're living-
That's popular.
We are living Idiocracy. We're living it. You ever seen that movie, Idiocracy?
I don't think so.
Dude, if you watch it, it might as well be just a documentary at this point. It was created in the 90s. It was a movie with Luke Wilson and Terry Crews, a shit ton of fucking people. It was a Mike Judge movie. And he made fun of like how the human race was gonna turn out to be. And we became stupid. So like instead of Starbucks, there was like a Starbucks where you can go and get blowjobs. And like it's a huge fucking company. And then like the president was Terry Crews, so he's a big muscular black guy, but he was an ex-wrestler and he knows nothing about politics, and he just says like shit that people just like. So his name was like Camacho, I think, President Camacho. And then they had no plants whatsoever because the human race thought it was better for plants to drink Gatorade because of the electrolytes. So all the crops died. What the fuck? Dude, so it's like, and like the most popular TV show internationally was a show about people getting kicked in the nuts. Like that was it. Dude, if you've never seen Idiocracy, you watch it, dude. It's great. It's fantastic.
I just don't understand like where we are as humans. Like what? Why is that entertaining?
I don't know.
And I'm part of it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there flipping through and watching it.
Yeah, I'm subject to it too.
Where I'm like, what the? Why? Why am I entertained by this? There's this girl. She's just moving. Mm-hmm. You don't even. It's not like she's shaking her ass towards the camera. Her butt is never at the camera, so it's not like she's sexualizing it.
Well, it's just. I don't give a shit about like what she actually does. Like I think it's just I think it's a mixture of everything. It's like maybe it's the visual aesthetics mixed with the audio aesthetics, and then I don't know. Yeah, we are literally monkeys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we do this.
Yeah. We bitch about the things that we are doing.
And then we do this podcast. And then the world turns.
Oh my god.
Fuck, man.
These are the days of our lives.
Fuck, man. Yeah, we live in a very, very weird time. But, I mean, cool. I'm down for it.
I guess. I
mean, it's never boring. As Bo Burnham said, boredom is a crime. And nowadays, and that's true. If you're bored, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Have you seen his special? Mm-mm. Oh, It's good stuff. Bo Burnham is fantastic. He's blowing up on TikTok. All his fucking videos are being shared.
No.
Like, all the fucking younger kids now think they're all edgy because they listen to Bo Burnham. I'm like, dude, Bo Burnham's been, like, a thing forever.
Yeah.
So.
Rappaport shows up on mine a lot.
This is my wife's, too.
He's fucking funny, dude.
Dude,
He's so angry at
I know.
people that don't wear masks.
I like Rappaport, but, like, he's so in your face about his shit.
Yeah.
Like, it gets irritating sometimes.
You fucking fucks.
Yeah,
just
dude.
wear your fucking mask.
Hey, fuck you, you fucking fucks! If you don't wear your fucking mask, go fuck off!
Yeah, he's so angry.
Yeah, dude. And he gets into, like, sports and shit a lot, too, so
Yes.
he'll bitch about sports.
Yes.
He's like, fuck you, LeBron James! You fucking fake-ass motherfucker! You fucking punk-ass bitch! Dude, like, he's so New York. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
Oh my God.
let's end it off now, because we're running it over to an hour and a half.
This is what we've been doing.
Well, touche. But leave it at this. You need to finish Suicide Squad. Watch it!
I need to start Suicide Squad.
Dude, it's fantastic. You'll love it. You'll love
I'm
it.
sure I will. I know I will.
Yeah.
It's right up my alley.
And then, I can't wait for the new Marvel movie, Shang-Chi. That's
Isn't
gonna be
there an
fucking dope.
uproar about that right now?
Yeah.
People want to, like, not watch it.
It changes every fucking time. Like,
Now they're saying that, like, is there a white guy playing an Asian guy or
No.
something? There's something.
No.
Because that's the storyline I
It's-
saw.
so people now have a problem with Awkwafina, who is Korean, but she
It's
was...
a bottle of water.
No, she's a actress / comedian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her name's Awkwafina.
Oh.
But it's spelled like awkward, like AWK Wafina.
Okay.
So she's fucking huge now. She's blowing up. She started out on Vine and YouTube, and now she's like huge. And her thing is like, people don't like that she talks like she's from the hood, but she grew up in the Bronx. She is a product of her environment. Like,
Right.
yeah, she's a Korean and Chinese mix, but she grew up in the fucking Bronx. I am a Filipino born in Hawaii, but I talk like the whitest fucking person you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I grew up in PA and fucking Maryland.
Right.
So it's a mixture of my environment.
Right.
And people are all in an uproar. They're like, oh, she shouldn't be in the movie because she talks like she's from the hood. And she's not black. She's stealing someone's culture.
Oh,
Dude, she
my
grew up in the
God.
fucking Bronx. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah.
So, like, that's the newest uproar about it.
That's what I mean. We're getting too soft.
It's stupid. No, we find dumb shit.
We're getting way too touchy about
Uh-huh.
shit. There's a point to where it's like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's always been. And just no one... And no one fucking says anything.
No, because they don't want to get canceled.
Yeah. No one fucking says anything. They're too fucking afraid to say anything.
I'll say it. Stop being a fucking pussy. Like,
What I have
Come
to say
on,
is, like,
man.
dude, just
Like-
use your fucking brain. That's all I have to fucking say.
yeah.
Just use your
Like,
fucking
stop
brain.
following the fucking sheep.
It's
like-
it's knee jerk reactions.
Yes.
It's what I saw. I clickbaited it. I fell for it. Knee jerk reaction. I'm gonna follow it without doing my research.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's where I get pissed off. I'm like, dude,
Sort of like
you're
just
so
reading
dumb.
a headline and being like, oh, so that's what happened?
And not actually
Not
reading it.
actually reading the article?
Yeah. Happens all the fucking time, dude. But anyway, Shang-Chi's gonna be dope, so I can't wait to watch that.
I'll watch it at some point.
Dude, it's Marvel Kung Fu movie, man.
I know.
It's gonna be so fucking cool.
Did
Did you watch the clip where he's in the train?
I'm sure I'll enjoy the action and stuff, but like I don't really know much about the Shang. I don't know much about it.
I didn't know a lot about Black Panther. Like, I knew the basics of Black Panther. I didn't know too much about Doctor Strange.
Have you watched any of the What If stuff?
That's on my list. That's the next show I'm gonna watch.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
I started that, so I've watched like the 2 episodes that were available.
You know what? I really wish you were into fucking Star Wars and anime, because Star Wars just announced that they're gonna do a short series that were created animation-wise by big, huge anime fucking studios, and these are like short stories within the universe. I saw the trailer for it like this past week. Oh my god, dude! I fucking lost my shit because one of the animation studios was Kill la Kill, and I fucking love that animation studio.
Huh.
I really wish you fucking dug into Star Wars, because it's so... Oh, I'm so fucking excited, dude. The fucking universe is finally expanding.
Well, I can tell you the only thing that I've watched that I like of Star Wars is probably the cartoon stuff. I watched a little bit of that Bad Batch, which I thought was
Oh, Bad Batch
entertaining.
is dope, dude.
I've watched the other cartoon ones
Clone Wars?
years ago. Yeah,
Yeah, Clone Wars
I
is
watched
good.
that. Ooh, did you watch the new Transformers stuff on Netflix? Have you watched any of
Not
that?
yet.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
good.
There's a lot of shit to watch. But anyway, so we're gonna end it. A lot of shit to talk about still. I still have shit on my list to fucking bring up. I just didn't fucking
maybe.
talk to it.
I mean, this is kind of like off the cuff here, but we talked about maybe doing some Borderlands later.
Yes.
Maybe we can
Stream it.
stream it.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know how that's done from my house with us.
Well, what we'll
but
do,
we'll figure it out.
so people can hear you. We'll figure it out. We'll put you in the. We'll have to create an Xbox party so this way they can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we will catch you guys in a couple weeks. We're going to, the fucking format. We're gonna fucking chop this up, and you guys are gonna get halves of it every week until we live stream. So, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you guys then. Hey, Logan. Thanks for jumping in. Hearts and hearts. Love you. Bells and bells, and all the things. So,
Yes.
catch you guys later.
Later.